Wakkat gawa, Bondo. Oha. Okej, jag får på det. Ah, t'as encore un coup là. Non, je vais pas tomber ensemble.
Tu vois, à la place de poser 30 pièces, j'ai gaspillé le temps, je suis juste pour
Ah, il est là-bas, là. Oui, hein.
one box of them. They can
Well, wow.
it's one box. If you have a 20 bucks, you can buy like 20 for 20 bucks. Et t'as pas envie de le dessus. Ça coûte moins cher si tu le vends. Oui?
Mhm.
Hello everyone, this is welcome back to another video. If you guys are new to this kind of a video, I'm Dread Panther and I'm back with another video. As being said, also do not forget, by the way, do not forget to verify our sponsor, JohnnyGem.com. So I will repeat, JohnnyGem.com, and also, oh, sorry guys, let me take my, because I was running before coming there. And also at the same time, you want a matter of fact stick till the end of this video, because we're gonna have a lot of adventure going on. For now, we're gonna start with certain situation. For example, if you guys look here, we're gonna see certain stuff. Tubing skull. Anyway guys, so we're gonna go close to home. We're gonna do about like a one video only MSQ. And then we're gonna go, the second video would be a mix of that class quest that I have left off. And we have only 103 gil, which that one also you have to take as a consideration to see how it goes. I'm a little bit tired. Anyway, so Momodi, the property of the quicksand, wants to perform 3 tasks that will help me, I mean you, to learn the foundations of the adventuring. Let's see what those could be. Just guys, give me a moment. Before you go charging off to find your fortune, I have a few basic tasks I would like you to perform, so as to help you get to know the place. First of all, I want you to visit the Ethereal Plaza. To get there, head west from here till you reach the Emerald Avenue. Then look to the north, you should see giants. Floating crystal called the Ethereal. If it weren't for the Ethereal, traveling from Ethereal would be damn sight more troublesome than it is. Of course, you still need to attune them before you can even see. Be sure to do with one of the plaza you ever attune with the Ethereal before with, huh? If not, just lay your hand on it. And the thing, we'll see what I mean. When you've done that, I want you to pay a visit to the Gladiators Guild over the Colosseum. Assuming the sword that ain't just for show, you might consider training there. And finally, I want you to visit the Sophia Adventure Exchange over on Step of Tal. Good from the all access of the area beyond the turns up every day. You will have no trouble finding armor, weapon, anything else flooding adventurer like yourself might need. You might say everything for sale here in Olda, as long as you got the guild. Just make sure you don't pay more than you ought, Red. There is a plenty of that won't scare unnecessary foreign like yourself, especially if they think no one looking out their best interests. Which is why I'm giving this letter. When you visit the exchange, find a gentleman named Cesaroga and give it to him. He will be happy to tell you all about market once he's read it. In short then, visit the Alcea Playas, the Gladiator Guild, and the Sapphire Exchange. Simple. But before you go, a word I have done, if there's more than a few unnecessary characters out there you will try to take advantage of you, they are also some with honest of the goodness problem, who you should consider offering helping hand to. A lot of folks are lured to the city where the promise of the world and power. So what many of fail realize that instead of chasing after guild the moment they get here, and they ought be making friends. Let it be known that you are willing to give us such a must you get. Opportunity will come your way. So in which you should stick a smith over yonder, lads. Always have some good advice upcoming adventure, otherwise it is for me. It's past time and you get going. And let me know when you're finished. I will you. That way I won't spend my days worrying. And that you are down your small clothes without a guild to your name. Okay. Sitting at adventure possible place, an adventure guild with no adventure. I hope you're a champion tomorrow. My fellow smiths, or I provide you with the guidance with the guild and secret veteran to share with their communicating wisdom. You can recognize those helpful men, women, or their title of mentor. Matter ready to advise, but accept confession, the 100 of the guests under the belt. And will likely whatever diploma might I highly recommend it. I take adventurer. Okay. But those are all the information about spinning, and you? Okay. So for now, we have to go and attune all the crystals. As you guys can see, this is like an Easter egg on the floor. Let's run faster. I know the mock station is back, but the problem is that you have to be level 15 or 50 minimum. Okay. Hey, adventurer, you might have to come to the base with Momodi of the quicksand. Nene Baru. Nene Baru. Excellent, which brings us to the matter of the opportunity fee. There will be 100,000 gil, if you please, madam. Haha, apologies, but I do relish opportunity to make that jest. The look of your face was absolutely priceless, but the fact that you were so easily deceived suggests that to me you are unfamiliar with the use of Ethereus. Allow me to explain. The crystalline agglomeration tapped into ethereal energy, and you are primarily used to meant to travel swiftly from one place to another. Perchance you have heard of the return and teleport, which with transportation spells make direct use of ether of their connection to flow the ether. Given of those ethers, almost every corner of Erosia, any adventurer with the mind to explore the ruin will wish to seek out an atom of herself to each and every one. But even if you have no intention of wandering beyond the Sultanate borders, if you would persevere to attune yourself to you and any other your encounter from now on, I pray you found the information that you should wish to learn more about the theory and the transportation magic. I should be happy to answer your question. Okay. So, he's here. Once again inside. So, the plan is simple. I will try to get all the crystals. On here before I go anywhere else. Okay. I know. But first I'm gonna attune all the stuff that I have. All the crystals. I will get to my quest too. The reason I'm doing this because it's more simple. And when I want to teleport, it would be much easier, and trust me on that. Let's go, guys. So here. Okay. Let's go grab that. Go grab that. Grab that. Okay, let's go. Yeah, and you are the newly adventurer, but of course you are my Sasaroja. What can I do for you? Well, you have to teach me that your way of the market for very wise. Ask me fee what? You expect me to do it for free? Surely you just man. What are you ask for the old for a favor? You should at least try to make a word of his while. Judge your grab, I read it that you could offer you could afford my service, but the fact offer nothing is laughable. Haha, now we give you the government letter. So Mistress Momodi introduced you to seek me, didn't she? Ah, consider yourself fortunate to have such an influential friend. I shall be brief, you shall be attentive. Costain Safari Avenue Exchange, the busiest of the most profitable marketplace on Sultanas. Being an adventure suitable of the relation to other cities, market ever served both later on the fugitive centers of Erzorsia commerce. All the great overland trade routes leads our city and the majority of the maritime trade between the Valera and the Avenger passes through our post. Because of these countless companies, and the Consular have chosen the old as their base of the operation. They see that this marketplace is a war with the merchant of the money lender day and night. Anytime you could see a desire, it could be purchased here, provided as he is sufficient funds. Surely there's something you see, Adventure. Is that Deliasor, perhaps Chanier, Trinkera, whatever if you want. That exchange will have it. The Nord will fund the match of armor, accessory of the curative or crafty materials. And the South you will find a weapon, tool, accessory, and other useful item for sale. Seek a particular merchant, browse contents, put the dry remain. Should you find something that pipes your interest. Decision made in the head of the moment are usually advised, especially where coins is concerned. That's all complicated idea you should have for me. As far as too much of my taste, my regards to Momodi. Now off with you. You so freaking mean, you small lala. Sorry, guys. Sorry guys for this. Now, there's one thing on this game that I love here, that you have to buy food. Merchant. So this is our good. So, but you have to see what it would give it to you. See, go with the cheapest one, not those one. Not reading one. Those one that gives you bonuses, okay? But sometimes the bonuses is good, like 3% bonuses. Those are all good. But if you go from the beginning here, for example, look at the mineral wallet gives you 3% boost of the exchange, but this one also gives you vitality. So between of both being the same price, I can get a buffalo milk. I prefer creamy. So now I'm gonna go to my inventory and use for 30 minutes. So now I'm gonna have 3% bonus for 30 minutes, and having that bonus is really good sometimes. Now I wanna go take the stairs and start to do the rest. Because now we're gonna go to the, if I'm not mistaken, this is like the Sultana's thing. Come on, let's go. Okay, now let's go. I think this is the last one, is the Alchemist. Oh. Let's see. Okay. Okay, perfect. So now I got everything. Okay. 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 Okay, perfect. Yeah, but why is red? Okay, let me try to get in. So yes, I want to be an alchemist. An adventurer, my favorite kind of people. I find you an expressive interest for exploration, complete with burning hunger, the strategy that marks our dedicated member. Welcome to Alchemist Guild. Try hesitation, develop alchemy as such a narrow term may feel expertise, concentration, various of position and clear. There are salvies. Treat all manners of fear that the mention of the initiation in the house of the beyond her natural limits. As an adventurer, I'm sure you can appreciate the practical application of our work. What you say, madam? Care to take over the mortar and first join our ranks? Yes, wonderful. Let us continue with the inner. Oh dear, it says it was sometime permanent and extending to your invitation to join our guild. Humanities here, I fail to require. Before you can join, you must first complete the level 10 quest. Okay, that's why. That's why it's on red. So now, if you guys click on that, guess what? There you go. So I'm almost at on level 10. Okay. Welcome to the Galliotagir, friend. Tell me, are now your trail of Mortal Kombat? Well, you are or not, you are new to us. Okay, guys, so, like I said, like as always said, let me finish this. I'm one of the worst. You take this subscribe, I can say there's no way other than meant to be for that one day, and why wouldn't you? Kassala is one of the most celebrated of the house in Ulda. Whereas Kapoor man soon the fortune was allow him to claim this seat in the syndicate. There's not Ulda who's also as inspired by the rays of souls, madam. And there is a true under the gladiator who wins riches and fame with his sword. Through this long after story, this guild nurtured countless champions. Our training methods are second to none, and our member either survive develop the new techniques. And if you desire true glory to defy the triumphs and 1,000 of voice, where you belong, the adventurer. Think your legacy if you're still join us. So guys, like I said, like as always said, this is the much time I've got for you. We're gonna join the guild, then we're gonna continue. But as being said, guys, before we continue on anything, I will always see you on this next one, and don't forget to sponsor us. Check our sponsor johnnygem.com, and don't forget to like, subscribe, push the bell, and you know how it goes, the rate. As being said, I will see you always on the next one. Bye bye.